Hello, it's Alexa here. This class is a little cardio detox flow, so we add a few twists and a few arm balances as well, some core work, so everything is in there, which gives you a whole body workout. Really nice. And just do what you can do. If there are any exercise, any variations you're not confident to do, just have a look, go with the flow and do what you can do. Yoga is a journey. It's not about being ready already. We are living and we're practicing the journey. So go with us, come with us, flow with us, detox with us, breathe with us, and have fun. Namaste. So first come into a nice seated position. And you're sitting on your heels. If you have troubles to sit on your heels because of any knee problems, find another seat, or you bring a blanket or a pillow just between your calf muscles and your thighs. That might be more comfortable. If your feet are not flat on the floor and that hurts, you can also roll up a towel or blanket and bring it just underneath your feet. And then close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath into the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Good. And then close your mouth and just breathing through the nose, connecting with the breath. And just letting it flow. Arriving here on the mat, your time to retreat, to transform, to learn, to explore. And your breath is your guide that always takes you back into the present moment. So familiarize yourself with being in the present moment. Just take your awareness to your breath. Good, and then take your hands to your heart into Anjali Mudra. Take a moment to plant your seed for transformation, setting an intention for this class. And then release the hands, open your eyes, and we begin. So first of all, take your hands next to your body, and I'll show you from the side. So you're on your knees, coming onto your fists ideally, draw your navel in, make a little bit of a round back here, and take your hands either further back or forward, see what works best for you. And then just lift your knees off the floor, so plug the upper arms into the shoulder girdle, lift the knees round your back, lift the chin a little bit forward and release. Just a little bit of core work here, and then exhale again. Draw the knees nice and high, and then inhale. Coming back up once more, exhale, lift the knees off the floor, inhale, and release. Beautiful. And then just a gentle twist here. So take your left hand onto your left knee, right knee outside of the, so take your left hand onto the outside of the right knee, and then just twist over to the right, taking the right hand behind you, and lifting the left shoulder blade in towards your heart, pushing your heart a little bit forward, the left lung, looking over your right shoulder, and just twisting from above your hips. So you don't twist your hips here, just twisting from navel and above, and change sides, just very gentle, taking your right hand onto the outside of the left knee, twisting over. Again, bringing your awareness to your breath, lengthening the spine out of the pelvic bowl. Soft gaze, loving, mindful eyes. Just to release and relax your mind a little bit. And bring your head forward, good. Just come into a child's pose here, take your forehead down to the floor, wiggle your hips a little bit. And then slowly coming back up. Beautiful. Now flip over your toes and come into a chair pose. So taking the big toes together, heels are out, inhale. Beautiful. Now lift the heels off the floor. Let your tailbone drop down, navel draws in, the heart lifts up. Good, chin a little towards your throat so you have a little back bend in your upper back. Exhale, take the heels down, swing the hands back, come into gentle forward bend. The knees are slightly bent to begin with, the neck is relaxed. Inhale, coming back up. Come onto the toes, balancing and squeeze the inner knees together. Lifting navel to up and in. Opening the heart, look forward, and then exhale, lower down again, swing the hands back, drop the head. Inhale, coming back up. Good. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, come back up once more. Beautiful. And exhale, lower down. Now take the hands onto the floor, come onto a plank pose. Beautiful. If you need to, take the knees down to the floor. That's totally fine. And then we lower down into Chaturanga, moving the elbows back, heart forward, navel lifts to spine, and then come onto your belly. Inhale, lift into a gentle cobra. Tops of the feet are on the mat. Shoulders roll down. Exhale, downward facing dog, please. Walk your dog for a moment. Just bring one heel down and then the other. Relaxing your neck, shoulder blades slide down your back, pressing your hands into the floor. Beautiful. Now take your feet together, lift the right leg up to the sky, pushing up through the heel and have the big toe turning down. Now exhale, take the right knee to the outside of your right arm, shifting forward into a plank. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, knee comes to the outside of the left arm, so you're twisting over. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, shift your weight forward. Step forward with your right foot. And then scissor the inner thighs together, lifting the hips a little bit up, become buoyant here. Beautiful, extending the left leg. And then inhale, bring the right arm up to the sky, twisting over, being on your left fingertips. Beautiful, exhale, coming back down. And then slowly exhale, inner legs scissor together, core is engaged. Inhale, coming back up, coming up into a high lunge. Beautiful. Now exhale, come into a warrior, so take the left heel down, bending the right knee, look over your front middle finger. Turn the front palm up, and then inhale, bring the arm up, and really reach up and gently stretch out your right side, maybe a little bit back, not too far, so you feel just space in the lower back. And exhale, now take the hands down to the floor, create a triangle with your right foot and both hands, and step forward into a standing split, dropping your head down. Beautiful. Excellent. Now step back with your right foot. Inhale, come back into a high lunge. Beautiful, once more. And exhale, step back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, wave forward from the tailbone up to the top of the head into a plank. And exhale, lower down onto your belly. Inhale, extend the spine, lift into a gentle cobra without using your hands much. And exhale, navel to spine, downward facing dog, feet are together. Inhale, lift the left leg up, Big toe turns down, so you feel good, stretch in the right outer hip. And then exhale, shift your weight forward, bring the left knee to the left outer arm. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, bring the left knee to the outside of the right outer arm this time. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, bring the knee to the navel and then step forward with your left foot. Scissor the inner thighs together. Inhale, extend the left arm up. You're on your right fingertips. Twisting up, really elongating from the tailbone up to the top of the head. Beautiful. Exhale, take the hands down. Scissor the inner thighs together. Become buoyant in your hips, strong in your legs, firm in your feet. Inhale, come up into a high lunge. Beautiful. Exhale, move into a warrior two. Beautiful. Front palm moves up. Inhale, Reverse your warrior. Really sink into this left thigh. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, come forward, take the hands forward. Create the triangle and then come into your standing split. Dropping the head, beautiful. Tuck the shoulder blades up, really draw them in towards the back of your body. And step gently back, lightly, and come back up into a high lunge. Inhale. Excellent. Exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, come into a plank or half plank, your choice. Exhale, vinyasa, lower down. Inhale, extend, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a few breaths here, finding the rhythm of your breath again. The waves that run in and out. Broaden the shoulder blades. Beautiful. Then look between your hands. Inhale, bend the knees. And then at the end of the exhalation, hop or step forward. Inhale, halfway lift, extend the spine. Exhale, lower down, maybe over bent knees, and drop the head towards your legs. Beautiful. Big toes touch, the heels come out a little bit, so you kind of pigeon-toed. Bend the knees, inhale, come into chair pose. Open your heart, turn the little fingers towards one another a little bit so you find space in your neck. Let your tailbone drop down. Exhale, take your hands to your heart and twist over to the right side. Take the left elbow to the outside of your right knee. And then inhale, come back to center, beautiful. Exhale, twist to the other side. Right elbow to the outside of your left knee. And see that the knees are nice and level, so the hips are nice and level too. Good, and then again, inhale, come back up. Exhale, forward bend, beautiful. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, step back into a downward facing dog. Take your feet together. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Big toe turns down so the hips are leveled. And the shoulder blades are nice and broad. So you bring the upper arms further closer towards one another. And you feel the broadening of your shoulder blades. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Shift your weight forward. Hips are nice and high. Come onto the toes of your left foot. Step forward with your right. Scissor the inner thighs together. Inhale, twist open with your right arm up to the sky. We've been here before. Exhale, take the hand down. Re-engage your core. Connect to the earth with your feet. Inhale, coming up into a high lunge. Now, another twist we add. Exhale, take the palms to the heart. And if that's getting too wobbly for you, just take the left knee down. Now we twist over to the right side. And if you can, bring the left elbow down out to the outside of your right knee. Otherwise, just stay up, twisting gently up. Beautiful. Inhale, coming back to center. Beautiful. And then exhale, release the hands. Now, take your right hand to the outside, to the left thigh. So you grab back, lifting your left arm up. Inhale, really extend, nice and long. Beautiful. Strong in your legs. Almost there. Reaching out, nice. And then exhale, take the left heel down. Shimmy your right heel into place so it lines up with your left arch. Inhale, extend the arms into warrior two. Turn the front palm up. Inhale. Reverse the warrior. Exhale. Take the hands forward and we come again into a standing split. Good. Now from here, walk out the right hand a little bit further out. Bend the right knee a little bit. We come into Ardha Chandrasana. So you take the left hand onto your hip and extend and lift the left hip up to the sky.
If you need, you can also use a block as support. You can stop the video. And now really push out through the left heel. Turn the left toe a little bit down so you feel spacious in your sacrum. And bringing the left heel up. If you like, you can extend the left arm. Beautiful. Good. And then take the left hand back. Now a little bit of adventure here. So take the hands on the mat. Hop a little bit back with your right foot. And we do a few handstand attempts. And just that can be very small little jumps here. Lifting the left leg, the heel pushes away, your navel draws into spine, and I think you want to bring the hips over your shoulders, and the right knee draws in towards your core. So let's do a few of those. Just play around, even if it's just a few little hops here. Just playing, getting familiar. Looking always forward. Good. And then come into Chaturanga. You can just step back or lower down, up dog, or cobra. Flip the toes, downward facing dog. Well done. Push the upper arms, rotate them externally out so the biceps moves up towards the ceiling. Lift the left leg up to the sky, big toe turns down. Good. Now exhale, shift your weight forward, knee to nose. And then step forward with your left foot. Good. Scissor the inner thighs together. Inhale, twisting up with your left arm to the sky. Very beautiful. And breathe. Exhale, lower down. And scissor the inner thighs again, finding stability in your foundation so you can express yourself through the upper body. And extend. Beautiful. Now exhale, take the palms to the heart, twist over to the left, and don't twist from the hips here, you twist from the upper body. So it's like a lengthening of the top of the head away from the tailbone, and then you twist from above the navel. Take the right elbow to the outside of the right knee, if you like to go a little bit deeper. Good, pushing up through the right heel. Beautiful. And then slowly coming back up, inhale, exhale, lower the arms down. Now take your left hand to the outside of the right thigh, or just onto the back, and lift your right arm up. And that should feel really nice here in the front of the right thigh. And slowly exhale. Release. Now take your right heel down. We come into warrior two. Adjust your stance so it's nicely lined up. Front heel, back arch. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, turn the front palm up and move back into a reverse version of the warrior. And then exhale. Step forward, come into a standing split. So you just bring your right foot a little bit forward. Lift the heart up. And then take the right foot up. Few deep breaths here. Good. Ardha Chandrasana, or you just simply stay here. Left hand stays on the floor. You need maybe to bend the left leg a little bit to be able to extend the spine. Take your right hand onto your right hip. Beautiful. Push out through the right heel. Good, and if you like, you can extend the arm. Maybe look to the side. Maybe look up. And then slowly fold together again. Bring the hands a little bit back. Step back. Bring the upper arms nicely together, so isometrically drawing them together so you feel the broadening of your shoulder blades, of your upper back. Look forward and enjoy a little bit of play here. Pushing up through the right heel, and then just simply do a few hops here. That can be as little as this, just this. Or you do a few more, finding some air time. Or you find your way into down dog, and then slowly come into Chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. Flip the toes, down facing dog. Well done. Good. And then just take a deep inhale into the nose and let go out of the mouth. And again, inhale and exhale. One more, in and exhale. Beautiful. Now inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, at the end of the exhale, hop forward. Inhale, lift halfway up. Spine is nice and long. Exhale, fold over your legs, maybe the knees are bent. Good, bend the knees a little bit more, squeeze the inner thighs together. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, twist over to the right. Maybe bring the left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, right elbow outside of the left knee. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, change sides. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift all the way up. Beautiful, come onto your toes. Well done. And then exhale, fold over your legs. Beautiful. Come into, have the feet met with distance apart. Drop your head. And then take the right hand onto the outside of the left foot. Left hand onto the outside of the right foot. And then draw the thighs, and then draw the ankles together, pulling on your feet. Beautiful. Without changing the cross of your arms, just come into eagle arms here, bend the knees, coming into a little squat, and then extend the arms forward, drop the head, extend the legs. And push your forearms down to the floor. You feel a good stretch between your shoulder blades here. Now coming up to standing. Inhale, extend the legs. Anchoring down with your feet. Let the tailbone release down. Stabilize your core here. And then we do a little back bend in the upper body. Good. And exhale, release down again. Beautiful. Now take the left hand onto the outside of your right ankle, and the right arm threads underneath this time, and drop the head. Good. Pull here for a moment. That should feel really good. You can bend the knees here. Good. Bend the knees even more, coming into a squat. Take the hands into Garudasana on the other side. Good. Push the fingertips away and then come into a forward bend, drawing the forearms down to the floor. Now bend the knees, coming up to standing. Inhale, reach up. Come into a little back bend, really anchor down with your lower body so you don't feel anything in the lower back. And just extend in your upper back here. Bring the chin a little bit in, so there's no compression in the cervical spine. Exhale, lower down again. Well done. Release the arms. Beautiful. Good. And then slowly we lower down to sit, so come into a low squat. And then we lower down and do a little crow pose. So take the hands in front of you, move the feet a little bit together, rest your knees on your back, on the back of the arms or on the outside. Look past your hands, lift the chin slightly up, knees draw in towards the center of your body, and then take the feet together and take flight. Even though you just can stay there for a second. Beautiful. And then slowly lower down. And now we come to sit and come onto our backs. So slowly moving onto your back, opening the shoulders up, Take the heels close towards your buttocks. Exhale, press the hips into the floor. And then inhale, keeping the knees nice and stable, so try not to splay them out. And then lift the hips up. Or exhale, you can stay here. You come into a wheel pose, so you take the hands behind you. Turn the fingertips out slightly. Exhale, connect with your feet, with the core. And then slowly come up into a really nice, beautiful arch. And if you feel anything in your low back, you can come onto your toes or walk the feet a little bit out. Beautiful. Really plugging the shoulder blades in towards the back body. Good. Give yourself a smile. And then we all lower down, moving the chin to the chest, moving the shoulders towards your fingertips, and lower down. Very good. Take the knees to the chest. Bring the feet down to the floor. Extend the arms. And we do a little twist here. So take your right foot over your left, and then move the knees over to the side, looking over your right shoulder. And breathe. And then bringing them back to center. Hips centered. Cross the legs the other way. Shift your weight onto your right hip and look over to the left. Now take the knees back to the center. Beautiful. And we come into a happy baby pose. So you either just bring the knees close towards your chest, or you grab with your index finger and your middle finger your toes, hook them in, or you grab the outside of your feet, threading the arms from the inside. Have the soles of the feet parallel to the ceiling. The sacrum is nice and flat on the floor, chin towards the throat. Good, and then draw the knees down. Good, and then if you want, you can extend the legs as well, finding a good stretch in the backs of the legs. You can also take the hands just on the backs of the calf muscles and then just letting the legs fall out to the side, pulling them a little bit towards you. Now take the feet back together and bend the knees. And we extend the legs here. You can either have the knees bent slightly for the deep relaxation, palms face up, or you extend the legs, have them met with distance apart. Shimmy your shoulders a little bit under. Take a deep breath into the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Letting go, letting go. And exhale. Do one more of this, really deeply. Inhale. Filling your heart, your lungs, and exhale out. Any tension, any holdings, any toxins released now. And then let yourself be guided with the breath into the deeper state of relaxation, just following the exhalations without changing the rhythm, the ebb and flow of the breath. Let the breath breathe you. Until you feel you dissolve in your surrounding. And then gently begin to deepen your breath, filling your spacious body with prana, with life force. Begin to move your body, fingers and toes. Make any necessary movements, anything that comes to you, maybe stretching your arms over your head, pointing the toes, and then take your knees into your chest. Maybe roll the hips a little bit out, so take the knees out and back in, drawing arch circles. And then mindfully roll over to your right side. Maybe resting your head on your arm. And then slowly come up to seated position. And we just sit here for a moment, taking a mindful minute, just focusing on our breath, observing how our mind wanders, and taking without judgment and stories our focus back to the breath. And we repeat that over and over again. And then slowly take your awareness back to your body. Feel yourself sitting on the floor. See yourself being in the room here. And then take your palms in front of your chest into Anjali Mudra. Remembering the intention from the beginning of the class. And then set our mind's eye into the center of the heart. Getting more and more in touch with this bright light that shines within us. And see how this bright light fills your whole body, your whole being, creating an aura that surrounds you, an aura that elevates everyone you meet. And with this light, bow your head to your heart, to your center, to the earth. Namaste. Thank you for practicing and making this place to a better one.